Hi, today for a review we have Sony RX10 Mark II digital camera. This is a very special camera and a very interesting model, especially to those who are in seek of a new DSLR. You see, this is not a DSLR, it may look like one, but you cannot exchange lenses. Sony made this camera having in mind particular type of users. Those who want highest image and video quality but still do not want to bother themselves with buying DSLR or exchanging lenses. This is why this camera has a built-in lens, 8x optical zoom from 24 to 200 mm. This lens actually is better than most that you get with DSLRs, which have variable aperture. This one has a fixed aperture for f2.8 through entire zoom range. This is as good for the recording video and also for using it in low light due to f2.8 aperture. Behind the lens there is 20 megapixel sensor, so-called 1-inch type, the same one as is used in RX10 cameras. This sensor is much bigger than anything found in compact and ultra zoom cameras, still not as big like in DSLR, but it is able to produce pretty much identical image and video quality. This new sensor is especially interesting because it allows the recording of 4K video and also slow motion videos up to 1000 frames per second. This is pretty unique feature and I don't know any other camera that can do it. On the back of this camera you can see a 3 inches LCD screen. It has 1.2 million dots and perfect viewing quality. It is very sharp and has great viewing angles. LCD is tiltable, 45 degrees down and 19 degrees up. Above the LCD you can see electronic viewfinder, which is also perfect. It has 2.3 million dots and is really a joy to use it. This camera has a small built-in pop-up flash, but also has a hot shoe for attaching external strong flash unit. Image quality from RX10 Mark II is pretty much perfect. When you zoom into images you can see all the fine details are preserved, colors are accurate and you can use this camera also on high ISO. I got perfectly usable results at ISO 3200. In some cases you may even use ISO 6400. This is definitely DSLR territory. As I already mentioned, this camera can shoot video up to 4K resolution. Also, if you decide that you do not need 4K, you can use standard Full HD. Even using Full HD video, Sony RX10 Mark II is a step up from pretty much any DSLR on the market, even compared to professional cameras like Canon 5D Mark III. You see, this camera can record Full HD video not only in 24, 25 and 50 frames per second, it can do it at 100 frames per second in Full HD resolution. This is especially important for shooting action like moving children, sports, animals and similar. Even that was not enough for Sony, who built slow motion movies in this camera. You can record videos at 250, 500 or even 1000 frames per second. In that case, video length is limited only to 2 seconds, but when you play back at a normal speed, you can get video from half a minute to 1 minute length. This feature is unique to Sony RX10, not a single DSLR on the market has it. If you are searching one camera that can do it all, especially if you have a blog or YouTube channel, Sony RX10 together with RX100 Mark IV may be two of the best choices on the market. You see, these cameras RX100 fixed in a pocket, RX10 not so much, but you have 8x optical zoom, which is definitely better than anything you get with DSLRs. So this camera could be one in all solution for your needs. Even more, I think video quality from this camera is so good, some professionals will probably use it for recording weddings. Build quality is excellent. The grip is big and completely covered with rubber, so using this camera and handling it is pretty much a joy. On the left side you can see connectors. This camera has 3.5mm microphone input, output for monitoring headphones for recording video, and also micro USB and micro HDMI outputs. It uses a lithium battery which is strong enough for around 300 shots. It is recharged inside the camera using supplied AC adapter and micro USB cable. You may think that RX10 Mark II is expensive camera, but when you look at everything that is built in, image quality, video quality, lens quality, and when you realize this camera will give you exceptional results using automatic shooting modes, I can definitely recommend this camera over pretty much any beginner's DSLR on the market. That's all for this review. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have a question, drop us a comment, and thanks for watching.